Hello everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. If you want Hindi explanation of this same question, you can visit my IELTS 9 Hindi channel, and don't forget to subscribe and like that channel also. Okay, thank you so much in advance. So you can see this date, 9th May 2024 IELTS exam that was held in India. So writing task question was reported, this line graph. Okay, so here of course, what we are going to do in this video, I am going to tell how to analyze this line graph. We will see all the things, tense and vocabulary also definitely, and how to write introduction, overall paragraph, body detail paragraph also. Everything I will just share it with you, and let's look at the graph vocabulary first. See this is my note. These are my notes. Actually, I have made my register for everything like that. So whenever I am writing task 1, and I have notes for writing task 2 also, so I open these register. Okay, so when you will be writing 10-15 writing task 1, definitely these words it will fit in your mind. That's why please note it down. There is no use of watching videos and all. Just pause the screen and note all the things. PDF definitely there is no problem, but in PDF you will not learn anything. When you will write, you will note it from here, you are learning it. The more you write, the more you learn. So okay, so vocabulary. So whenever you have to start the sentences for detailed paragraph, you can just start with the figures for this group. The percentage, if the information data is in percentage proportion, so you can use the word percentage, proportion and percentile or ratio. Okay, so here you can use the word accounts, amounts. If the tense past tense it is, then accounted to, amounted to. So these are all adjectives. So when there is a sharp increase, you can use the word sharply increase in the data, or bar graph or line graph, suddenly, rapidly, dramatically. So every time we can't write significant change, significantly it growed, or it increased. No, use these different words: steadily, considerably, sharp, sudden, gradual, steep. So let's look at the like line graph. So fluctuation means when data is like that, going up and down. So this is known as fluctuations. When the line graph is going up, when suppose the bar graph is there and its data, its graph is going up and up, then you can use upward trend. Okay, and if it is going down, downward trend. And if it is going up like that all of a sudden, then you can use the word sharply increase in the data. Okay, significantly rise you can use. And if at the here like that, if it is stable kind of thing after reaching at the highest point, then you can use the word plateaued. You can use the word stabilized, unchanged data. Slightly, when from here it is coming down, like it is slightly declined. Okay, just remember these things. Now next is, if data is going up, if line graph is going up, you can use the word rise, increase, climb, growth, go up. Decrease, for decrease, data is going down, decrease, a drop, fall, decline, dip. Also you can use it. If the data is reached at highest point, then you can use the word peaked at, hit a high of. And if the data is not changing like here, you can use the word remain steady, remain unchanged. So these vocabulary words, please learn it, use it in your writings. Now this is line graph. Before starting the analyzing the line graph and how to write body detail paragraph, introduction and all, please, you can do this. Okay, and this also, and I will give you, thank you so much. Yeah, okay, so this is the question statement. Let's read it. The chart below gives information on the birth rate among women in England from 1973 to 2008. The figures are measured in births per 1000 people, because here it is given 1000 people it is given. That's why I have changed it. Now first, after getting any graph, first look at the categories. Here I can see 6 line graphs with different age groups: 25 to 29, 20 to 25, 30 to 35, under 20, 30 to 35, 35, 39, 40 and above. So different color line graph I have made it, but in actual exam you will not get different color. But yes, some differentiation between like you can see the pattern of the line graphs. Okay, here ratio the data is presented in birth per 1000 people, and you can see the years from 1973 to 2008. Now this we have read the table. Now main important thing here, look at the highest and lowest point. So highest point I can see here, this 20 to 29 age group, and lowest I can see here. Initial year, this is the highest, this is the second highest, and the last. And the final year I can see same age group was at the highest and same age group was at the lowest age group. Now this is line graph. You need to check downward and upward trend also. So I can see this is also going down, this is also going down, but this green one is going up, this blue one is also going up, so this red one is also going down, orange one is also going down. It means out of 4 line graphs, 2 line graphs are exceptionally going upward and other 4 are following downward trend. This is the thing you need to analyze. Now 6 lines. Now coming to the body detail paragraph, how you will organize the data, because years are too much from 1973 to 2008. It's not compulsory to write each and every year, no. So we will write according to the groups. Okay, so first definitely I will write about the highest graph. So that is this highest line graph. This is important line graph, and the lowest. So you can contrast between highest and lowest also, or you can combine. First you will write about this line and then compare with second line also, and you can compare with third, this last line also, means the lowest. And here these 2 lines you can combine the data of these 2 graphs, because somewhere, so it is just make it a rule, whatever the highest is there, whatever the lowest is there, you can compare in one paragraph, or you can compare the first one, the first and second one. This is at the number 1 position, this is at the second position, number 1 and second. Okay, and somewhere you should combine any two information. So I will combine this and this information. So otherwise, if you just explain every line separately, then there will be no difference in sentence structure and all. So you have organized the same thing, same monotonous thing. So just make it a point in bar graph, table and line graph, even in pie chart also. Combine 2 categories in one paragraph. Okay, so in one sentence you can combine 2 information. Okay, let's start. Introduction means, so here let me tell you, you will get 20 minutes. Minimum word requirement is 150. If you write 120, 130 words, there will be a problem. Like if you have got 10 spelling wrongs or 5 spelling wrongs, then they will your 5 words will be deducted. So it's better to write more than 150 words, around 180 and 200, but it should be all about this thing. No extra information should be there. Whatever it is written, whatever it is given in the graph, explain only that thing. Okay, now as you know, 4 paragraphs we can write. First will be introduction, second will be overall paragraph. Indirectly, if you ask me, that is a conclusion paragraph. Okay, and body paragraph 3 and 4 for body detail paragraph. I will show you introduction now. Introduction is too simple. Whatever the thing they have given, you know it is line graph. Examiner wants to know whether you know it or no. So we have just added one thing here, the presented line graph which compares, instead of guess, which we have written, because after all we know this is all comparison in writing task 1, which compares the various changes in birth rates among 6 different categories, in 6 different women age groups. So we know there are 6 categories. Okay, so here they have given only among women. 6 different age groups in the United Kingdom. Instead of England, we have written in the United Kingdom. The will come with UK. The will come with United States also. Between, instead of from, I have written between 1973 and 2008. Now the statistical data is calibrated in birth per 1000 people. Okay, so this is introduction. Now coming to overall paragraph. As I told you, highest and lowest, downward and upward trend, you should explain it. Okay, now what I have written, you can see this. Whatever these green underline I have done with green color, parrot green color, just make it, just learn it, and you can use it anywhere in writing task 1. Overall, it can be seen that the highest number of children were born by British females. Now I have just give this group name into bracket 25 to 29 age category. By contrast, the lowest rate of birth witnessed by most elderly women in the UK. Now here we will not add any figures. Just remember it. No figures. This is category name. That's why I have written this figurative words. In addition, the figures of birth rate recorded among 30 to 35 and 35 to 39 year women demonstrated an increase during the time period, or you can say demonstrated an upward trend during the time period, during the whole time period, whereas other age groups had displayed downward trends at the end of the tenure. Or you can change this line. In addition, 4 age groups had displayed downward trend except 2 age groups. In bracket you can give these age group names. Okay, this is your overall paragraph. Now coming to body detail paragraph. As I told you, first I will explain about the highest point, and you can contrast with lowest point also. Here I have explained first this line because this is the highest line graph, and second also this is number 1 ranked position, this is number 2 position. So how I have done it? So I will definitely give explanation about first year, from where it had started, and last year also it is important. So analyzing the highest birth rate, so you can start any body detail paragraph with this. Analyzing the highest word, I am using it again, actually I must change this word. Analyzing the highest birth rate line graph named 25 to 29 years old British females, which reported at which amounted, also you can use which accounted to, also you can use the word which reported at 140 birth per 1000 people with in the initial year 1973. I forgot to write when I was writing this essay, but later fluctuated. Now fluctuation is there. Okay, later fluctuated little up and down and dropped to 120 birth rate per 1000 people in the year 2008. See this, from where it had started and it had reached to 120. Now second, additionally the 20 to 25 year old women ranked at second position with just above 120. Okay, 120 birth per people. Now you will be asking why I am writing it 1000 per people, because this information is given, so every time we have to write this. In the year 1973 and throughout the years had a remarkable decline. See this remarkable decline, and in the final year at just below 100 below 100 it is just below 100 birth rate per 1000 persons. So in first body detail paragraph, means after introduction, overall and this, we have talked about these 2 lines. Now I will combine these 2 lines because they are exceptionally going up. Okay, so moreover, so that's more important. Somewhere in body detail paragraph you should combine 2 group information in one sentence structure. So moreover, while there was a steady growth in 2 age groups, so age groups 35 to 39 and 30 to 35 could be absorbed from 40 and approximately 70 birth rate per 1000 people in the first year 1973 respectively. Okay, and in the year, so first year I have explained 40 35 to 39, 35, this is blue. So I am explaining first blue and then green. Okay, 40 and approx 70, approximately it is approximately 70 birth per person in the 1973 respectively, and in the year 2008. Now I am talking about last year. Okay, these two line graphs had shown good improvement in birth rate with around 65 and 85 per people. Birth rate I have already written, that's why per 1000 people. Okay, so this is combination of these two lines. Now last line I have I think I have forgotten to write about this line. You should write it. Now last important line, that is downward trend. Furthermore, it can be noted that the UK birth rate of people aged women, it is not people, it is women, aged 40 and above, 40 and over, hit the lowest point of 20. See this, throughout the initial years, that had experienced a minor decrease to 15 births per 1000 people by 2000 year. And this line I have forgotten to write. Please do write one more sentence about this red line, means this under 20. This is also going downward. Okay, no extra information should be there in writing task 1.